consensus-based approach is really around that you participate for the good of the standard, for the good of the industry. It's not for my own benefit or my company's own benefit, but this collaborative consensus approach is really, you're making a commitment that you are going to participate in this activity for the good of the process, for the benefit of the outcome, and ultimately what that actually means for the patient.
The only way to have everybody, regulatory agencies, manufacturers, end users, all working in the same direction to achieve patient safety is to have us all here with consensus standards that allow us to know what we should be working to.
We get to, instead of having our expertise applied to every product and every community individually, we get to create a framework that allows us to move forward in concert with regulatory bodies around the world, and it certainly helps the rest of the community as well. So, all players can be involved in developing medical devices to serve patients at a very high level.
By participating in national standards and giving your feedback and input as an end user, as an industry, and or as a regulatory person, so that it's not being designed in a vacuum. It is being designed and developed in real-world scenarios.
You also get to understand that different interpretations between the notified bodies or FDA or even other industry experts. And so that helps you go back and tailor-make your company's position.
Medical devices are, of course, legally regulated around the world, but the standards that we develop can be used as a consensus-recognized or consensus-developed approach to how to conform to the legal requirements.
The standards developed in the US are going to have repercussions across the globe. So it's really critical for us to be aware of what's going on, what the standard development activities are going to be in the US. We want to be part of that. We want to be actively collaborating and ultimately try to be part of the changes that the industry will be pushing towards.
Even with a standard being developed and published, there's still a ton of questions that folks have after it's published. And I've been able to help my organization to understand what those guidelines mean, what they involved, and how we reach the consensus of putting the document out.
And the value of what you're going to be able to bring back to your institution in workflows and understanding and guidelines and understanding the whys is going to have so much value for them.
The benefit for the company and why you want to participate, why you want to be at the table in standards development is to ensure that not only standards are developed that you can comply with, you also want to be able to participate so that as you develop new technology and you bring that into the market, that it fits in line with the standards now or standards of what they would be in the future. You actually are able to contribute in a way that you've never understood if you haven't participated in standards before. Moving from knowing what the standards say to actually helping to improve and evolve those standards in a way that meets current requirements for new technologies and new products. That's the gold. That's the piece where you really can help shape the future of healthcare technology and be an active participant in the process and not just an observer from the side.